It's time now to go inside innovation, brought to you by DMI. Well, a Carmel startup that essentially recycles cell phones for large companies has landed some really big fish. United Airlines, DirecTV, Johnson & Johnson, just a few of the companies using mobile reCell's mobile device retiring service. For more on how the company's software application works and what's driving growth, let's turn now to co-founders Nate Pointer and Ben Jones. And gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And
Nate.
Congratulations on the growth. You launched in 2014. Nate, talk about that. The two of you are technology guys. You kind of came together. What really prompted the launch of mobile reCell?
Well, when we first met, we kind of realized we had complementary skill sets and experience, mine in web development, Ben in kind of the buying and selling of mobile devices. So when we first started talking, we kind of realized that we could use that, and then found there were a lot of problems that needed to be solved within the enterprise mobile device recovery.
And there's a security issue, all kinds of issues for companies, right? As they're getting rid of cell phones, tablets, and all those mobile devices.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, security is a big part of it. We kind of educate sometimes these enterprises on the risk of data security on mobile devices.
Ben, talk about how it works, because really you've got software, patent pending software, that's really the attractive part of this to a lot of companies. I mean, how are you landing these big companies? Because I mentioned some of those big names, United Airlines, ESPN, there's a long list, Morgan Stanley, and others.
Yeah, it's a very partner-driven industry. So we started working with a local company, delivered for them, delivered for their customers. And definitely it's a very traditional industry. Our competitors are traditional recyclers. So when we approach companies, we let them know that it's a software-focused approach. So we want to focus on the automation of the logistics and getting the devices out of their environment. Also on the security side, what Nate was mentioning earlier, and also on securely, basically extracting as much commodity value out of the devices as possible.
So talk about how it all works. So you're basically going to companies and saying, we'll make this important, huge process much more efficient, right?
Exactly, yeah. So we go to them, we usually approach them saying, hey, we can take your model, what you've traditionally worked with, where IT managers have had to take a spreadsheet, they've had to reach out to remote employees and say, hey, you need to send your devices in to us. They've had to serialize those devices and then look for a downstream partner to sell those to. With ours being an action-based platform, we tell them that you can save a lot of internal time and cost by utilizing our software. And basically the devices go directly from their end users or their employees directly to our facilities. And another big aspect is the data aggregation side. So it's a full visibility throughout the process, where before you really didn't know at what stage that device was in and what was going on during that process.
All right, last question here. You guys are in growth mode. You did $1.6 million revenue last year. You said the first quarter's already topped all of last year. So you're looking at big growth plans. You want to raise some money.
Exactly, yeah. So we've already done over 1.6 in this first quarter. We expect to do conservatively right around $5.5 million this year. But we also expect to bring on 10 to 15 people this year on the software development side, the operations side, and also some account management and downstream selling of the devices. All right,
you're in the Yeager building, right, up in Carmel, the co-working space there, creative space. Nate Pointer and Ben Jones, mobile reCell on a growth. We'll be watching your progress. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it.